Guess what? It's the secret stream. Yes, it's not one. Yeah. For those who don't know, which will be no one, everyone knows who is the secret stream. Everyone who is alive knows the secret stream, so that's it. So here's the thing. Today, here's what I thought I might do. I thought I might do some for the game, something. Because you see, yeah, we're having fun. So far, didn't even have fun with logic when it comes to the game. So far, all we did for the game was kind of learn the basics. All I did for the game, you probably already knew everything because you probably knew everything because let's go. Yeah, I am a bit. It's my second coffee. Give me a second. So basically, we need now to make it pretty. How? Well, using 2 models and making a third one. By animating 2 models and making a third one. How, what, where, and why? Well, I'll be able to answer 2 of these questions. And for that, let's start with main character blend or character. This is not my model. No, I didn't make it. That's the point. That's what I mean, but not mine. But I can use it. Oh my goodness. Movement is completely different here. That would be so annoying. It's so annoying to switch to Blender movement after we did so much in Unreal. So yeah, this is not my model, but I can use it because it's free on Production Crate. That's nice though, it's free. And because of that I can use it. It's really well made, honestly. And I don't only mean the fact that obviously the mesh is high quality, but mostly 2 things. First of all, it's rigged beautifully. And second of all, look how low poly it is. It's insane. That is insanity. That is straight up insanity, just how low poly it is in comparison to how detailed it is. And so yeah, because of that I just thought that, it would be nice to use it. Alright, yeah, why not? We could color it in later on. So today what I'd like to do is animate this. Well, I actually won't be able to do everything, that's a lot of work. I think I'll be able to do all that. I have like 3 hours for the secret stream. So, I think animate this, I don't know if we'll call it in, I don't know if we'll export it to Unity, we probably won't. Yeah, I should probably leave that for the chart checkup tomorrow. But yeah, for now let's just animate. How many animations? Well, a lot, that's the truth. A lot of animations, because here's the thing. Here are all of the animations you need. First of all, walking, then running, then jumping, then punching, then holding a gun. We won't make a gun model today, we'll just make holding gun animation. Then climbing up, then forward jump, then crouch, then slide. Is that it? Do I need anything grapple? Oh yeah, grapple, let me show you. Let me show you what I did, by the way. It's not really that complex. Once again, I'm getting the same Windows problem with the taskbar, so on my other monitor it doesn't work for some reason. Just sometimes happens. Alright, Unreal, let me show you. No, that's Epic Games, shut it. Unreal Engine, there we go. It's something I did after today's stream, because I thought might as well. If it's going to start, it is starting, great, fantastic. Festive. Just getting a sip. Yummy, yummy. So, speedrun this, there we go, open. I also switched them up to have the correct one in, and if we go in, then we will see the way it works. If I press play, it's standard. Once again, we have shift to jump, we have control to stop, to go down, we have our enemy who is chasing us, but this time we are faster, and also one more thing, which is a grappling hook. Yeah, it's a very basic one, but we don't need anything too festive. We will have to add some kind of cooldown for it or something like that because, well, I mean, right now without the cooldown you can do a lot of funky stuff. For example, you can accelerate to light speeds. Don't ask me how I discovered this. Because the answer is simple. I didn't have friends, but yeah, you can already cheese this. Go really far really quickly, and then you can just hold tab to slow down again. It's on tab because I don't know, it just seems, you know, shift already has this, so control already has that, space already has this, so I thought maybe the thing. And also you can glitch it to fly away if you want. Yeah, so it's working. It's working perfect. Here's the thing, I'll have to fix it at some point, but today we don't care because, well, right now we don't care. Actually, no, today we don't care, because today this is a plan. We plan on making these animations. So first let's start with the walking animation, which, didn't I already make that? Oh, it's garbage. Alright, we need a better reference. Character walking reference animation keyframes. A lot of text for a simple query. We have a gait cycle. Stand and swing. No, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. This could work, although, to be fair, we have a massive mech to handle, so I don't know if those references would be that useful. Wrong arm, there we go. Look how good this rig is, it's insane. It's insane how well done this. We should probably also do inverse kinematics, because this one is an issue, because there's this, no, this is the outside thing. So this moves the gun, which means this and this together should move like so, which means this should be, actually no, they shouldn't be bound together. These overlap, that's weird. Actually, no, notice that. These do overlap. This thing, right? No, it's for these guns. You have to move the whole thing up. Okay, this does make more sense actually. It still fits, kind of. You go forward more than the overlaps, but yeah. I'll say that's good enough, which means edit mode, and we will. Right now it's not working great. Like this. Keep offset, and now in pose, if we move this around, festive. So now you have a starting position. Yeah, these do turn a bit weird. It might not look completely natural, but honestly, it's very much good enough. Model is so amazing, it will work. So first, we should start the walking animation. No boy, this will be a pain, I am not an animator. Doing it from memory is just a bad idea. I'm pretty certain I used something else before when it comes to reference. Can I, by the way, drop it in the right way? No? Ah, it would be too festive. Alright, let's look it up. So, walking animation keyframe reference. Images, walk cycle, I'm pretty certain that's what it's called. We need some character that's kind of goofy looking, because that's certainly not normal human. Oh, there's also jumping, sick. This is running, not quite. We have this, not quite as goofy looking. We need something goofy looking in order to actually match it with model. Then now, it was kind of right from 30, 45. Okay, these are equal offset frames. I don't trust that. I do not trust that one bit. I really don't, because equal offset frames, these don't look like equal offset. These are equal offset frames. Okay, how about we do inverse kinematics? Inverse kinematics tutorial Blender. Inverse kinematics in 2 minutes. Look at that. Yeah, the exact same thing. I want. Yeah, that's festive already. We're already in the exact same scenario. 2 minutes. That's quick. I'm pretty certain I already used this tutorial, which means it works. I'm pretty certain that last time I used it worked.
Alright, let's do this. Now just trust me on this. First, you're going to want to delete all the bones on the right side of the body. So go to object mode.
Do I? Because last time I deleted bones and kind of last time I deleted bones and tried to export it into Unreal Engine, kind of broke.
Bones, go to edit mode and drag select all the bones on the right side.
Yeah, I know. You'll then later on fill them in automatically.
The knee and move it a tiny bit forward. Now extrude a bone from the knee out and extrude a bone from the heel like so.
Yeah, I think I'd rather do it without editing all of them. Because here's the thing. It also isn't quite natural, which is even worse for me. But fine. So, this right here. Why aren't they connected? Why aren't they connected? You are kidding me right now. These aren't connected. Oh, this could be a problem later on. These ones are, but these ones aren't. Why is this one the right? Now this one is also connected, but these two aren't. What the heck? Okay, but no. Why? Why is this a thing? Okay, you know what? Deleting everything on the left doesn't sound like that bad of an idea right now. So like this. I really hope that Blender is smart enough. This one is a problem now because they will copy this to the other side. It's asymmetric. I'll do it manually. So here's the thing. First of all, we delete this bone. We delete actually all of those, and we move this down. Maybe I should just trust. You know what? Let's trust. Let me Control Z this sucker. And let's save it as a copy. Even though I did nothing. I just feel safer that way. Alright. All of them deleted. Now on this side, what we need is this forward. So extrude Y and also move it ever so slightly forward. There we go. And now these two should be the same thing, which means, do I have like Ctrl J here or Ctrl M or M? This is so confusing. Alright, so this forward Y with this GY forward, perfect. Now these two, how do I join them together? How do I merge? Armature, mirror, transform, snap, bone roll. Bone roll? That sounds like it, I don't know, something in Dark Souls. Split, opposite of split. What's opposite of split? Parent bone settings, but I would like to snap. No. Wait, am I supposed to just parent is connected? Oh, we're just parent connected. Oh, that's simpler. Alright. Now from the heel to the right. Perfection. What's next?
These bones by going into the bone tab, relation,
Can I just also, because if I go over here, relations, what happens if I click just Alt P? The same thing, easier.
The new knee bone forward out of the body. Name the bones kneeik.l.
All right. Desktop. These all have left instead of L. It's fine. Knee IK in the kinematic left.
Heel ik.l. And then in the bone tab
Heel.
form box. This just means that they won't affect weight. Go to pose mode, select the shin, and in the bone chain tab, click add constraint. Click
Wait, I missed it.
and heel ik.l. And then in the bone tab at the bottom, make sure both of these bones uncheck the deform box.
Oh,
This
I'm
just
okay.
means that they won't affect weight gain. Go to pose mode, select the shin, and in the bone chain tab, click add constraint. Click inverse kinematics. Under target, click armature. Under bone, select the heel ik we just created.
Whoa, buddy, you are quick. You 2 minutes. Okay, I like that. Add constraint, right?
Deform box. This just means that they won't affect
Yes.
weight gain. Go to pose mode, select the shin, and in the bone chain tab, click add constraint. Click
Inverse kinematics. Okay.
inverse kinematics. Under target, click armature. Under bone, select the heel ik we just created, and under chain link, select 2. If you move the heel ik right now,
Armature and the target armature, but like what? So this is okay. This is the target. Cool. Bone.
ik we just created, and under chain link, select
Heel.
if you move the
IK.
right now, you'll notice that you can control the
And under what?
link and select 2. If you move the heel ik,
Chain link 2.
you'll notice that you can control the leg with it.
It's
But
kind
we
of.
can make it even better.
It's kind of.
Under
Something's off. Maybe it isn't. Or maybe it really isn't. Maybe this is just how it's supposed to be. Then edit mode. Alt G. No, do it like this. Oh, this is already festive. Well, kind of, because it breaks because we need the second one.
Under bone, click knee ik. Now you might notice that the foot starts to face the wrong direction when you do this. Don't worry. Go into full angle and type in the number 90. The foot and knee should be facing the heel now.
Not 990.
The numbers -90, 0, or 180 instead. Now you'll notice that the foot kind of just does what it wants, which isn't too helpful. To fix this, go to edit
My foot does, kind of doesn't.
click on the heel, control P, select keep offset, go back to pose mode, click the heel, and now when you rotate it, the foot is no longer
Keep offset.
offset.
Yeah.
Go back to pose mode, click the heel, and now when you rotate it, the foot is no longer out. The only problem is if you drag the heel too far and detach
This kind of goes to the side, so
pose mode, pick the foot, under bone tab, bone constraint, add constraint, copy location, armature, and the shin. And in the area that says head tail, drag or type in the number 1. You're done. The foot no longer detaches, and we can control the leg and our foot rotation with a single heel IK. And the leg will always face the knee IK with the pull target. Great job, guys. I hope that helped. If you join me next video, I'll show you some IK shortcuts and apply this system to the arms. If you enjoyed the
one issue though. This is doing this rotates, which is weird because if I move this up, then this rotates anyway. I feel like it's rotating the wrong thing. Let's screw it up. To be fair, we do have a different because this is to the side, isn't it? Yeah, caramba. The way I think would be the best to fix it is to move this and subdivide and move this over here, because this would certainly make sense. Now in pose mode, we move this up. As you can see, it works wonderfully. Now this still allows us to move the leg, right, like so, festive. Except this bone is kind of screwy a bit, which means right now this is the whole thing, isn't it? Well then, fudge sticks, because I kind of prefer it not to be. P. with automatic weights. Ah, where'd you go? Why are you so large? That's the issue of this thing, of this here. Object pose mode. Okay, let's Control Z this then. Control Z this sucker until we go back to the subdivision. There we go. Since this works like so, then what I could do too is I could move it to the right here. How about now? Festive. That looks pretty neat. Looks pretty neat if I do say so myself. Alright, great. And now we've removed this from side to side and this moves. Great, festive. Wait. Didn't you tell me to delete half of the thing? Do you really need...
This content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you.
I'm glad that you told me to have a fantastic day, but you kind of you told me to like delete half of my armature. Then what now? Is it this? This is March 26. This is March 26, the same day.
So you IK'd the legs, but not the arms.
Yeah.
Not a problem. In about 30 seconds, you're gonna have both. But this time, I'll show you some shortcuts. All right, let's do this.
Yes.
Press number pad 7 to go to a perfect copy. Click on your skeleton, go to edit mode, click the elbow, and move it a tiny bit back. Extrude bone from the elbow and extrude bone from the hand. Name the
Whoa, we buddy you up. Fire. First of all, can I like Control P? No, I can't. Why can I not? Can I also delete this? Why can I not? What is this parented to? It's parented to this thing. So it should be correct, although this is apparent to two things. That's the issue, isn't it? Connected. There we go. I'm good at this. Although we did delete one bone. I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. I am. I decided I am. If I'm going to fix the armature later on, might as well do it on my own terms. And now top view. And what did you do? You extruded back. All right. Festive. Will do.
elbow IK.L and hand IK.L. On both bones, press Alt P to clear parent. And on both bones, make sure that deform is unchecked. And move the elbow IK away from the body. Click on the hand.
Why can I select 1, 2, but I cannot select only these two? Huh. Alt P. Clear parent. Clear parent.
Phone, click on the wrist, press Control P and keep offset. Go to pose mode and select the wrist IK. Press Control P and keep offset.
Ah! Get back here.
Away from the body. Click on the hand bone, click on the wrist, press Control P and keep offset. Go to pose mode and select the wrist IK, and then shift select the forearm and press Shift I to automatically set up the IK. Now under chain link select 2 and under pull target click armature, elbow IK, and if you move
Elbow. IK. Ah, fine.
and press Shift I to automatically set up the IK. Now under chain link select 2 and under pull target click armature, elbow IK, and if you move
Is this the elbow? Wait, which one's the elbow? Okay. Good question. Hi, the theft. Hi, Crimpy. Welcome. How you doing? How's your day going? Secret Sim does sound, like crazy. Secret. Wow. That's what it is. Okay, mate, you're losing me. You are losing me. Okay, this is elbow. I'm not good with medicine, or I'm not a doctor. Anatomy is not my thing. Elbow. This is the elbow. It's fun. So we need left arm. We need, first of all, we need to rename it to elbow. elbow, not like that, elbow, inverse kinematic left, festive, and now we know that over here this should be elbow. Ah, festive.
And move the elbow IK away from the body.
Yeah.
Click on the hand bone, click on the press Control P and move the elbow IK away from the
What's
body.
this one called?
Click on the hand bone, click on the wrist, and IK. Now under chain link, select 2, and under pull target, click not bending correctly. Low IK, and if you move the handle in a bit, you might see that the elbow is not bending correctly.
Okay, so if I move this back, well, yeah, you'd be correct.
If it looks backwards like mine,
Crazy rigging model. Well, inverse kinematic model. Basically, it's been rigged. The system is rigged, but basically, I got it from Production Crate. It's one of the few free ones. At least it was when I downloaded it. I don't know how now. But basically, normally you have all of this armature here, which you can use for something. I'm pretty certain they just automatically apply armature too, and because of that, we have all of these which do absolutely nothing because they are probably normally for the face. But I'm basically applying inverse kinematics so that you can move up and the leg moves automatically, which is neat. It's a neat thing. But of course, I refuse to learn anything about inverse kinematics because I know how they work, but I refuse to understand the process because I'm not an animator. And because of that, I am only doing it once. 180 doesn't seem correct. How about negative 90? I nailed it. Did I? I did! Huh. Look at that. Okay, we have to fix that, but I'm guessing that you can just fix that with copy location, right? Let's see. I might have actually learned something. Copy location to armature and what's this called? Left forearm. Left forearm and 100. And now, for a second I thought it crashed because I cannot move the thing. I can absolutely not move the thing. Okay, right, so maybe not there. So this is scratching record. Yeah, similar actually in my head.
select the hand, bone tab, bone constraint, copy location, select the target.
I did in the wrong bone. I knew it was this one. Yeah. Copy location on the armature, which is this make rig, and then left forearm, and 1 to go all the way. And now, festive, very festive. No, record scratching. Sick. Yeah. I thought I genuinely should invest more time in this game because it's, pretty decent so far.
If you want to save time, just go to edit mode, drag select all the bones on the left side, right click, symmetrize.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, the Blender is very smart. It's actually incredible just how genius Blender is. Excuse me, something changed. No, I never like that. Nah, it's fine. Deselect this. Is it everything on the left selected? Yeah. And symmetrize. Ah! Not quite the pose I was looking for. Let me guess, I didn't copy. Oh, yeah, I didn't. Obviously. Wait. I did. That's weird. Symmetrize. Is one of them here? No. What happened to all of them? Like this too. Unless I read. Oh, there are 3 different circles here. I don't know if that's correct. I don't think it is actually. So let me just Control P connect it. How about now? The hand was also the arm actually, not the hand, the arm. Symmetrize. Not quite. Why isn't this one? Symmetrize this. No? Why aren't you symmetrizing? Please do symmetrize. Guys, why isn't this one symmetrizing? That's weird. Huh? What did I screw up? What? But yeah. But like hypothetically, what if I don't? That's why I didn't want to break both sides. I mean, I can set up the IK on the other side too. It's not that difficult. I can just symmetrize whatever it copies, and then take this one and extrude it to the right, like the left. It's close. It's the right of the right. The right is the right side on the right side. But now, don't tell anyone else. But I'm trying to be more funny on these streams. What do we have here? Well, this one should be called right leg. Well, this one should be called this, except right. And then right foot, I want to, not right leg, on the left. Did it name it? Oh, it also, no, right leg. Named it correctly, actually. Something else is not attached, like it should be. That's the issue. Blender is actually so genius. Oh my goodness. I think I know what the issue is. Here's the thing. Blender is actually genuine. If I take this and if I change the naming convention to left, is Blender really looking for something to indicate which side is left, which one is right? Because that is genius, because it would need to have many systems in place. Left for IK, whatever. If right now I press symmetrize, that is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So convenient. Some poor soul basically had to code it to check the string for anything that might indicate which side is left, which side is right. Okay, first, why would you? I think something might be wrong. Okay, let's check the right. Yeah, everything seems fine. What happened? What happened here? Why would you break like that? Why is there no, this line is a bone, obviously. Why? How? Where? When? This is the leg. Oh, because it's assigned to something that doesn't exist. That's right. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, okay. Left leg, yeah, so also over here we also have to do it for the hand, right? Yeah, it's a bit tricky since it's a bit tricky since we don't really have left form IK. It's actually quite ridiculous that like Blender is smart enough to detect which side is left, which one is right, but not smart enough to replace the names when I change them. I don't get it. Anyway, there we go, we have a model. And right now what we can do with this model is basically, this one, is we can animate it. It'll be way easier with Inverse Kinematics. I cannot actually believe that last time I tried without the Inverse Kinematics. Why? But here's the thing, we can also do one more thing, which... Why can I... Wait, I can't move that. Okay, I messed it up a bit. Disconnect bone. I screwed up big time. Couplocation of this. And this isn't working. Left knee IK. Left. What? I just feel like something might be off, you know? I don't know. Something doesn't seem quite right. I can't really put my finger on it. Is it the knee? Maybe it's the hand, maybe it's overlapping or something. I don't know, it's just doesn't appear to be quite right. Alright, what's the issue? This is left heel IK. Left heel IK. That's correct. Maybe these should be matched. No, they shouldn't though. Okay, let me just go back to this tutorial, if I may. I mean, they do seem not matched. There we go. We got the answer. Right? Wait, are they matched or are they not? No, Control P, connected. And not like that. Connected? Not like that either. This to this. Connected. Festive. This to this. Connected. Festive. And now we can't move it. Boy, 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 boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Wait, there, we altered them. Now I remember. We did alt them. We did alt them indeed. Alt P, disconnect bone. Oh no, clear parent. Yes. Okay, there we go. And now we can move our leg like so. Here's the thing. Because that's not the end of it, obviously. I remember when I was animating this bot, which, actually let me show you, because I'm pretty certain it was on Patreon. Let me just scroll up a bit. Doing old messages, I know. Or maybe it wasn't on that channel. Did I upload it? No, I uploaded it somewhere. Obviously. So here's the thing. I already was animating once. You can see it here. Same bot. Big surprise, right? And basically I did... Okay, this is not the full animation. It's not done, alright? But as you can see, beginning walking animation, it's choppy, it ain't nice. But later on okay, it's not here. I'm pretty certain it's nowhere actually. I don't think I even rendered it. I think I just deleted that. But basically I remember I used null objects to bind the feet to them in order to do something. I don't remember what exactly. Oh, I remember now, but we won't need that because our model will be standing in place. So here's the thing. Right now, what we need is we need to do the thing. Now we will be doing everything in pose mode, which means we don't need a copy, I think. Too many copies anyway, my PC is kind of overloaded at this point. Why isn't this on the left code? Oh, it's not coded in because it's not working, that's why. Make rig left forearm, so forearm elbow IK, alright. That could have been a problem. Right forearm IK. Right elbow. I did it the wrong way, didn't I? I did. No, wait, elbow. No, I did it correctly. Negative 90 and 2. 2, negative 90. And this requires copy location from the forearm. Copy location from the right forearm with 1. And there we go, just like that. Now we can move it. Why is there one finger? Why are we one finger off? Did I not? Oh, I didn't copy the finger. Obviously, it's fine. Just have to add the finger to it. It's easy. Can I just copy the finger with, symmetrically like this? Symmetrize. I can! Oh, Blender is such genius! I love it. We could also add inverse kinematics to fingers. Oh yeah, I also did that. It also is easier that way. When you add inverse kinematics to fingers. I'm pretty sure there's also a next tutorial on fingers. Kinematics 60 seconds, but It's the thingies.
So, you wish you had the power of inverse kinematics. Straight out. Shift click both of those.
No, it's the same thing.
And on the phone, Vic, elbow.
I dream at night to have this kind of energy. Optimize your rig's performance better. Who needs optimizing the rig performance? If you're rendering, I'm pretty certain that's not really a problem. Alright then. Well, I can't really put it off for much longer. It's time to do the animating. Well, actually, I would like to have the thingies. I would like thingies. I have no idea how inverse kinematics work, so we can do it blindly. Okay, no. How about this to active bone? And what happens if I now move it like this? Okay, so inverse kinematic required 2. How about copy rotation of this? What happens now? No, require also bone, that's right. Left hand pinky 1. How much if I now do it? We don't really seem to copy the rotation. Axes, all the... Well, I don't quite... Oh, it's because you all aren't bound. Okay, well then edit. And this to this, Control P, connected. 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 Festive. And now in pose mode, if I do this, you still don't work. Also, this part doesn't work at all. Festive. Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. I adore that. Fine, let's look it up. In Blender inverse kinematics fingers or hand or whatever other anatomical part of the body would be correct in this situation. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay.
Sometimes you just need a hand with more control.
You bother like with that.
First bone of the finger. Then shift click the bone above it. Press Control Shift C R. Make sure that
Obviously, I should have remembered that the I should have remembered there's just it's just Control Shift C R. It doesn't even work. Inverse kinematic rotation. What? That is not a shortcut.
click the bone above it. Press Control Shift C R. Make sure that all
Copy rotation. Oh, so it was copy rotation. I was correct with that one. Okay. Didn't quite seem to work. Copy rotation from pinky left arm pinky 1 and on easy.
and change both of these to local space. Then click the bone and shift click the last part of the finger. And repeat the process. You will now see that if you start bending the first joint, the entire finger will curl in and out.
What if it doesn't though? What if it doesn't do that? Then what do I do? If I was hypothetically in such a predicament in which I wouldn't work in such way, then what do? Is the correct one, right? Left hand pink one, yeah. The axis should be Y if I'm not mistaken, because I'm rotating on the Y axis. Well, yeah, it doesn't. It just does not. It gives absolutely no cares in whatever I required it to do, which is an issue. Invert. No, I don't think it is invert. It does nothing. Then inverted nothing is still nothing. Now the same. Well, we have a different blender. Or the default mix replace. Fart sticks. Influence 1. Helps with none. Yeah, just
So, sometimes you just need a hand with more control. Not a problem. Click the first bone of the finger. Then shift click the the bone above it. Press Control Shift C R to make sure that only Z is checked, and then change both of these to local space.
That's not helpful because it doesn't quite work. Let me see. Do you think they are bound together? Well, they do appear to be. Yeah, they are. Edits. Well then, I suppose. Yeah, I have no idea. No idea how to do this one. Y, X. Well, to be fair, we did only do one, which means copy rotation. And did you do copy rotation of the previous one, or?
The last part of the finger.
Okay, you did the previous one. All right. Bone, left hand pinky 2. And Y and local space. Oops, wrong way. They are already connected. Well done. Why isn't it working then? Should work. Doesn't. Festive. What if I do X? X is blocked, then it does absolutely nothing. Alright, fine, we won't use the inverse kinematics on this because they clearly do not work. We'll have to do it manually, which will be a pain, yeah, I'll give you that, but oh well. It happens. So what now? Running, that's what. And in order to do running, we'll have to, unfortunately, do the thing. So here's what we'll do. First of all, 0, and we'll set as the 0th frame in case we ever need to copy anything. Now, the first frame will start the running process, for which we should use a reference. Well, walking, I'm sorry, we're doing walking first, right? We should use a reference. Okay, frames are still constant. Are they? Yeah, they are. I don't trust constant frames. It's running. Fine, fine, fine. This. No. Maybe. Indecision is killing me. Yes, looks decent. Save image as. And no, that's the wrong one. Whoops. You saw nothing. Gaming. Sources. Animations. Reference. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now we just go to object mode, add image reference, and you wouldn't guess it. Reference. That's what we add. Big surprise. 90 and, well, negative 90. Negative 90. And now just rescale it to match our bot. This is actually very high quality. I would say this matches our bot. Great. Now let's get animating. Here's what we do. We basically... Oh boy. This isn't working. Inverse kinematics on the leg. Those could go there. That, yeah, wouldn't lie. It seems convenient. in the kinematics, left heel. Okay, so right heel IK, right knee IK. In the kinematics, right heel IK, right knee IK, 90 and 2. Festive. Now this, a copy location of the right leg. Copy location of the right leg. One. Failed to find. Isn't this the right leg? It is the right leg. I mean, failed to find. What do you mean failed to find? Okay, it didn't. Sick. Now, all we have to do is just use this to get the right one, like so. So a bit forward or a bit backward. So like this, and the one in the back to be like this. And now we set a keyframe for both of them. Oh yeah, and hands, unfortunately, we do need them. We do need them hands. Unfortunately, hands do exist. Okay, oh, the gun is even working relatively fine. I was expecting it to be way worse. Now, all of these and... No, only these. But all of them, like all of them separately, rotate. No, you really want. Fine. Unless there's a problem with these rotations. No, there isn't. You just don't like rotating them all at once. Fine. Rotate them manually. And the thumb, I have absolutely no idea. Can I just detach the thumb? What should I do with the thumb? Okay, in object mode, if I could do that, I would be really grateful, because then it would be way easier for me to kind of see. What should I do with the thumb? Rotate it from the side, put it over here, and just close it, you say. Well, that is an idea. I'm totally wrecking this model, aren't I? Oh well. That wasn't really keyframes. I swear. I swear. Okay, these have the keyframe. I love animating. That's what I love. Get down, rotate like this. Great. Now, all of you, okay. How about I now location rotation to all of them? There we go. Isn't that good? Well, the thumb is thumb is a bit off. That's because the thumb should be at the bottom. I'm totally guessing right now, but I don't know. That's the way I'm guessing, because I don't know. This one does seem pretty long, doesn't it? It seems a bit weirdly long, actually. What would its rotation be normally? Like a fang? Well, okay, it's in a different place than I would like. Because it should be like this. That would be more helpful. And then it should be like this. And this looks much better. Location and position. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Looks, doesn't look great, but okay. Good enough. Now repeat the procedure with the other hand. Fortunately, we won't have to do it every time because the frames of the hand will stay constant throughout the entire thing. Which means over here all I have to do is just with that. This and this and this and this and location and rotation. And for these we have to first of all 90, then move them right here, and then close it. Location and rotation. This looks good. It looks, I think it looks even better than on the other hand. It looks roughly the same. No, it doesn't. This one's way better. Is it way better? Yeah, it is. Because this one's rotated not quite correctly. Alright, cool. Done. Now, well, kind of done, because right now we actually, you know what? The hand animating. This was the actual arm animating is the easier part. So front, if I may, and then opacity, just drop it down a bit. Front, drop a bit of opacity down. Okay, cool. So now, well, I would like the entire... Oh, this also... Oh, the inverse kinematics kept this in place too. That's neat. Oh, that's sick. So now the backwards hand would be right here. Well, probably not tilted that much. Sick! Oh, this is actually so well done. These inverse kinematics are pretty great. Okay, and there we go. We just got our first frame. Don't worry, the rest of them won't take as long. Because we have a setup. And now this, which means frame number 3. Pose. How do I... Okay, so the way we do it is... This one starts moving this way. This one starts moving this way. This one actually stays in place. If anything, it just kind of goes down. And this one I know if that makes so much sense to me, actually. This animation seems a bit off. Something messed something up, haven't I? I messed something up already. Oof. Now, the hand goes like this. This hand goes like right here. The whole posture begins to straighten, which means like this. And this stays here. I did it on the third frame. I forgot to move frames. Festive. Oh boy. Like this. Now backwards hand, right? Yep. Backwards hand goes down. This hand goes forward. The entire posture straightens. And this leg goes forward. Object mode, this one goes back to keep the head in position. Oh yeah, I'm supposed the leg should move backwards. That's true. Yeah, we're doing it in relation to the head, so let's move the leg backwards now. Position. Was this would be correct 2 frames ago. Right now it would be up. Look at the detail on this, huh? And this right now should move forward. And backwards hand should go like this. And the forward hand should go like this. Oh, looks powerful, doesn't it? We're getting somewhere, although the posture should... No, wait, the posture will go down in the next frame. 17 is actually the same, so that's nice. On 8s, tilt the body on the passing position. Good to remember. Now let's go forward by 2. Object and... Well, right now, the way we should do it is like this. Position, leg goes down. Boom. This leg goes up. Boom. This straightens. Boom. The hand goes as far forward as it can. Boom. This hand goes as far backwards, not as far backwards as it can, but kind of backwards. And boom. And the posture dips. Should stop saying boom. Okay, first let's review. Oh, I'm so scared of reviewing this. Let's try. So let's end on 9. And well, its ending is quick, but doesn't appear to be quite wrong. This. Okay, it doesn't appear to be quite as wrong. I like that. Okay, great. Festive. Seems kind of correct. 11th. Yes. Haven't done that yet. We will do 16. We'll then expand it to obviously check the animation. Make sure that it's not screwed up completely. If it's kind of screwed up, yeah, I can add that. But completely, I should remake that then. The posture should be a bit more straight, if I may. There we go. Now this goes back. Making these inverse kinematics, it was such a good idea. But this bone is annoying me. It's obstructing the view and doing nothing else. This right here, forward facing festive. Object, and now you forward on 13, backwards, alright, festive, and now you move your leg forward like this, and to move this hand back, and move this hand, which way? Kind of on the same, really similar actually. And then leg kind of stays, maybe goes back a bit. I don't think anything else. 15, last one. Last one, and we move the leg back like this, and the leg forward like this. Yeah, this bone is really annoying me. Wait, I can hide it. I'm such an idiot. I forgot. I can just hide it. If it's pointers, then might as well. I don't know, the skeleton looks kind of naked right now. If you, looks weird a bit. And this hand a bit back. Like this. This hand a bit forward. Like this. And that's kind of it, I think. Now we just take this frame, move it to 17 for a perfect loop. And now let's run. It looks horrible. Great. But just in case, I mean not in case, just to actually show quite how horrible it is. Let me just expand it really nice. Twice, right? That will be four, maybe more than twice. 64, I feel like. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Nine, 17. Yeah, it's didn't quite work, did it? Scale 4-0. Let me just. Oh, I can. Festive. And 63. Why does it look so off? Okay, ending, that's the issue. And I think I know why. It's because of this bone, right? For some reason it didn't copy. That's interesting. For some reason it seems as if they all didn't quite copy. Oh, because this one's 64? Really? No, it just stops. It really didn't copy all of them. We just why does it look so goofy? What's the exactly? Well, is it because leg animations aren't consistent? They're in the air, could be it. Because this leg is moving really far forward when it shouldn't. It should stay more conservative like this. Political. It's a very heavy movement. I kind of like that. Because I feel like it's a very nice contrast when you have a really quick game with something really heavy. That's why in Doom every single weapon, not maybe that's not why, but that's I discovered in kind of Doom where basically your every single weapon is heavy. Every single weapon looks heavy, no matter which one. Maybe the Crucible isn't, but apart from that, every single weapon looks completely heavy, yet you still jump around like a spider monkey. So, yeah. Fine, good enough. I shouldn't copy really it every time. I really shouldn't copy it every time. But I just feel like something will go wrong. Now let's do a run. So we have copy, which is walk, and now let's do run. We copied the entire thing, so might as well delete all of the keyframes. Maybe not all, because I am not preparing this hand again. No way. And now let's do running. Running will be easier because running is kind of better to mess up. When you mess up running, it still looks like a running because it's quick. That's the idea of running. So over here, instead of walking, we do sprinting even, because we want to re-sprint, re-forward. As you can see, the entire body is tilted forward, which is nice. It's really useful to cover up the flaws. You have only 6 keyframes, which is, well, 3 keyframes per side. So ref sprint. So that's really neat. And now let's add, already from the side, let's add image reference sprint and 180. Now opacity, a bit like this, both. Actually seems kind of festive. Yeah. What's the perspective? Don't do that. I'm doing it in 3D, I might mess up. I'm easily confused. I don't need perspective to confuse me even more. Alright, so let's first do it very simply. Let's move this forward. And there we go. Now, sprint means fast, which means this really has to tilt. Which is great, because then it's quick. Now, this hand really has to go forward. It really has to be rotated, like so. Location, rotation. And this one really has to go backward, which basically means this. Really backward. Maybe there is a way to just copy animation onto the other side. That would certainly be convenient. That would be actually great. That'll allow me to kind of, wait, what's it called in edit? Symmetrize. Blender symmetrize animation. That's creepy. Ooh. Mirror animation on bones, yes. Try copying the pose, then pasting X mirrored. Ctrl Shift V? I don't know. Ctrl Shift V. Yes! Yes, fantastic. Okay, let me first do one thing, which would be main character copy. And let's first fix this animation, if we may. Which would basically mean object, this pose. And it will mean copying only how many? Well, we have how many keyframes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so only 4. We don't care about these then. (17, 25). Difference between them is 8. Which means 8 more than 25, that's 33 if I'm not mistaken. Should be constant size. And now, over here, festive. All the important ones. I don't want to really paste animation on every single thing, because then it will get screwed up. mean, this one is kind of isn't mirrored, so yeah, I don't think I need that. Okay, this one was already mirrored then, right? We mirrored this so that it will go on the other side, yes. And now we have to mirror this. Yes. And now we have to mirror this. What full day wasted, Genji. Living in fear from the terror of the night. What the full day wasted, Genji. Living in fear from the terror from the lake. Let me just copy this right here. Delete 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 like this. And now it's symmetric. Kind of stops right here. This one should be faster than. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't like. I feel like this one should be faster. This one, for example. And also the hand is moving like this and yo-yoing kind of. I don't like that. Down and up. Should just move up. I should replace them. Over here, we should just replace those. Mind chilling with this transform thing because it's obstructing a view. And over here we have to also stop this from yo-yoing. It's in the exact same position here and here, which is off because it, unless like this. There we go. Down, down. Forward. Right, so up, down, down, up, down. Nope, we're replacing these two then. First of all, because no yo-yoing. And down, and up again. No yo-yoing. The yo-yoing is not allowed. Which means this goes back, like so. And this replaces this thing. It's a much better walking animation. It's still not great, it's pretty terrible. But it's better, at least, I think. Yeah. Seems better. Alright, cool. There we go, that's walking. Now on to running. Main character run. I should really not copy them this many times because I don't have that much space. I do not have enough space. Alright. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a mirror. Right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Is it? This is this. No, wait. I'm confused. Up. 1 and 7 are the same thing. Wait, 1 and 7 are the same thing. Ah, they're on the other side. Which means over here we have only one side. Now that's interesting. Which means then we should copy all of these. Can I copy keyframes with them inverted? I don't think that would be the smartest choice. So instead we'll copy position one time. Alright, great. So here's the thing. Over here, pose, and we already have a keyframe. This is our first original running keyframe, which means then when we move it like this, 1, 7 have opposite, but yeah, exactly. So they are the same frame, but from two different sides, which means this is one long thing is the same side, which is different from our walking thing, because in our walking animations, in our walking, as you can see, one and this, can I open them twice? I can. Basically, this was the full animation, like this. No, this, and forward. And it keeps on going. But in the running, on the other hand, we can just add them two together because they are different sides, which means this entire thing, even though it has less frames, it's still the same side. Which means this, and then copy the thing, and then invert it. I cannot do invert it, but you get the point. Which means all of these keyframes, which we are about to make, are just one side, and this one has to... Oh, fudge sticks. Nine, alright, 9, and you move right here, with you going back a bit, and you rotate, location, rotation. Now you move back. Location, rotation, and you move down. Whilst you start moving forward. Right? Moving down. Now +8, that's 17. And on 17, we keep on moving this one forward, like this. And keep this one backwards. Living in fear from the lake. What the full day. 17. This one keeps on moving forwards, whilst this one keeps on moving backwards. I feel like that's much better for me to understand. And now, interesting, because this has to go even further back, which is festive. 25. Which, because it can't, kind of. So this kind of resets its position. This one can keep, this one here, and this one starts moving forward. The fact that the rotation is not the same kind of upsets me. This one is moving forward, which means it has to keep on moving forward, and this one has to keep on moving backward, which is an issue because right now this one is folding in on itself. Not the desirable, not quite the completely desirable outcome, but easily fixed one with... There we go, fixed. Not quite as far back because we'll have to go even further back, and this one is not constant, right? No. 32 right now, that doesn't seem right. 33, there we go. Perfect, which means this back, and oh boy, the back leg is going into the air. Isn't that festive? Whilst this one isn't even touching the ground yet. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's interesting indeed. And now, this one keeps moving backwards. 33, even further back, whilst this one goes even further forward. And now 33, which means 41, yes. And you go even further back, And now we finally start moving this leg down. Like this. And start moving this leg forward. Like this. This hand moves up a bit. And this hand moves backwards a bit. But only a bit. In order to then 49. Repeat this pose. But rotate it, which means we right now have to keyframe all of the correct ones. No, 0 is empty, 0 is empty, so empty. This one is full, this one is full, this one is full. With the full day. Right up to here and we're all about to break. We will add one more thing to this animation because it's not quite as sweet as I'd like it to be. Okay, it starts moving backwards now, which makes sense. It goes like this, forward, and now it starts moving backwards, which means this. 49, which means 57. No, wait. All of them. 57, and now copy. Rotate, and now this and this and this and this and this. No, that's only on the third, which means this and this and this not. Alright, cool. It's right now. Yes. Okay. 7, which means 65. There we go. Let's move it up a bit. 65 is the... Oh boy, third, right? Yeah. So far we have the third. I want to only add those that already have the keyframe in order to actually keep the animation nice. Constant? Why constant? Shouldn't be constant, should you? Should not. Why is it constant? That's a bad sign. That's what it is. Put the full day wasted again. About to break. Living in fear. Like with the full day. Okay, that looks off, way off. Yes. And all of a sudden, that leg moves left. I don't like that. This, no wait, this one and this one. Should be the same pose, but rotated, right? Yes, this one and this one. So 40 and 0 are the same and rotated. This one and this one should be the same and rotated, but aren't. And the 0 and 50 are the same rotated. The 0 and 50 are the same rotated. Yes, because, okay, we have 0, 10, 20, 25, 35, 40, and then 50 is copied. Okay, 50 is copied, which means this one is the second, right? Yes. And now the last one, right here, should be... It's all the same. So why does the animation look so weird? They undo this. Right here. Here's where it screws up for some reason. Maybe it doesn't. Well, it doesn't and it does at the same time. Because it doesn't because, yeah, it does exactly what I asked it to do. But it does because the thing that I asked it to do is completely wrong. It's not completely wrong, it's just off. What happens if I just smooth this over by speeding it up? Four. No, it has to be like really speed up in order. Has to be non-existent. It really has to be non-existent. That's something. 65, and that's the fourth one. Now this right here, and this, and this, and the leg, and the other leg, and this right here, and all of those funky parts. So I already added that one, but just in case. 5 and 73. For 73, we need the fifth one. Right? Why didn't I copy all of them? Okay, we have 0, 10, 20, 25, 30, 40. Those are all of them. Then we have 3, but without the first one, which means these 3, which means these 2. Yes, that's all. That's what's left. Which means 80. That's when it should be finished, and it means that over here we have to copy this, paste it in reverse. The full day wasted again, 40 far away. Up to here and we're all about to break, living in fear from the lake. Seems like magic to me. Well, that don't, well, you're not alone. It also kind of seems like magic to me. And now copy, paste in reverse, and just overwrite all of the appropriate keyframes. I have no idea if this will look good until we take a look back on the entire animation, honestly. It won't look good because of one reason, but if there's only one reason for why it won't look good, then I'm fine. Ah! What's that? Disgusting! What's happening here? What's this hold up thing? Why is it so slow? Yuck, 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 yuck. Delete this keyframe completely and just... Okay, maybe the problem is not this keyframe, only this keyframe. Right here something disgusting is happening. I can't quite put my finger on it. So this one goes forward, backwards, that's correct. Okay, so far this is correct. Now this. I know what's happening. I know what's so yucky. This leg. It's yo-yoing. It's going forward, backward, and only forward. Which means this one has to go forwards. Like this. And now, and then it's once again moving backwards, which is even more ridiculous because you should be moving forwards at this point. And kind of. It's also clipping, which shouldn't happen. Why is it clipping? It really shouldn't be clipping. It really should not. This one should be the same frame. Why is it clipping? Don't clip. Quit clipping. That's yuck. No. It looks pretty cool. Kinda, but... What's happening with the foot? It's just... Why is it walking? Just start. These two animations should be completely same. How is it possible that they are not? Okay, delete these. Literally what I'm doing right now is copying this animation. Okay, it's constant, it's the same animation. Great. Now what happens if I move this animation here? I get a different... How am I... How is this a different animation? Oh, because I'm not getting this keyframe. That's how. That explains it. Alright, there's one thing which I can add to make it look nicer. The issue is if I add it, then I won't really be able to fix the animation if something is wrong. So here's the basic idea. We go like this and then forward up to this point, and we move it a bit up. It's kind of a secret trick that the Shaolin monks taught me. Secret animating trick which I've been taught by Shaolin monks. And now down. Now up. And this comes back. There we go. It's a secret trick, right? Don't tell anyone. That's why I'm doing it on a secret stream, because it's a secret trick. It kind of stops at the end. I don't like that. Right here, it gets a while for it to start going, but I'm guessing I can fix that by just adding the offset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. Well, I can't really go back further. All right. Move it to 0. Oh, I can. I could totally. Now if we speed it up, it should be fine. I don't know. Awesome, you say. Well, there's one way we could check, obviously. We could just load it into Unreal Engine, but I'm kidding. There's two ways we can check. We can also speed it up. Fortunately, the gods of Blender blessed us with the amazing power to just speed up animation. And we shall use it. It clicks, I don't like that. But that could be just caused by the fact that the animation is sped up, and that's why it clicks. Could be it. Then this should be a fix. 20. Yeah, it looks decent. I mean, yeah, okay, it looks decent. There we go, that would be the play. The gun sentry is so way off. Okay, the gun sentry, I should fix that. I should really fix that. When it's faster, it's better. That's why I said that making a running animation is easier than making a walking animation. Not because the animation itself is easier, because it's not. Walking animation by itself is easier, but when it comes to quick movements, it's harder to notice the flaws. You say you like the gun sentry. I like it too, honestly. I like it when it's doing it, But the issue is in game, I think I genuinely might need the sentry to be forward because sentry might. Whoa, that's. I could use that for one of the videos, but alright. I don't know which one yet, but trust me, I'll find a use for a rotating minigun. Which one is the gun sentry thing? Is it this one? It's this one, okay. So the way I would need to do it... Oh, I actually know how to do it! I actually know a very good way to fix this problem. It's this one, right? Yeah, I know a very good way. Just clear parent, like this, and then... keep offset. And just like that. Oh, I'm good. Oh, I am good at this. There we go. Yeah, it's overlapping, but you know, don't look too hard at that. There we go. We have a running animation for a bot, for a game. Can you believe, by the way, that I just spent 2 hours just walking on running and walking and stuff? But I mean, you know, that hopefully the game will be good then. Oh boy. Yeah. By the way, Tefta, would you like to help? Maybe. I'm genuinely asking, would you like to? Because there is nothing I need for the game. It's just... I am making this game because I want to have something to play on streams. And that's not even a joke. That is why I'm making this game. I always like helping. Okay, but this isn't like helping like I need help. This is like helping if you'd like to be a part of it. And I do want to make that clear because I am spending only my free time on this game. I am not working on it in any way, shape or form. I am just doing fun bits. For example, Unreal Engine, if I may. For example, today I finished the stream and then I went on to the Unreal Engine, speedrun this, open, and I basically changed it up a bit so that, well, you could load a bit quicker and it would be easier for me to make my point. There we go. And then I changed it ever so slightly to add a grappling hook, which isn't actually working that well. First of all, you can glitch stuff, as I said, you can basically achieve light speed with this grappling hook. Which, well, over here we have an enemy who will turn to my direction, who will try to chase me, and normally I wouldn't be able to escape, but I can achieve light speed. Any direction. I can also launch myself into the stratosphere. And the only reason why I added this grappling hook is because I like grappling hooks in games. I already mentioned that. Deep Rock Galactic I always played as a scout, has a grappling hook. I like Just Cause because there's a grappling hook, a different grappling hook, I still like it. Minecraft mod, great grappling hooks. And because of that, you know, I just want to get people, because Soda, I know that I will ask Soda for help, mostly because kind of entire Soda's thing is making songs for video games. And the thing that actually kickstarted me, I'm pretty certain I already mentioned this before, but the thing that actually kickstarted me to work on this is in music right here. This is the thing that actually kickstarted me to start working on this. Yeah, exactly. And this is what kickstarted me to start working on this game, because I mean, it's the word resolves. And the first time I played this, I just kind of, the first thing that came to my mind was just a boss fight, because let's be real, it's a boss fight song. Either a boss fight or fighting many enemies song, and I just thought, no, fuck it, might as well, I'm making a video game. And you know, I just felt like you have amazing graphical skills, and because I want to leave music up to Soda, because, you know, reminds me of Final Fantasy. It reminds me of the, well, you could see it, obviously I made that video, so the word, it's kind of funny, my main page, I have Soda, Stupendium, and my video. The word revolves. Deltarune? Is it revolves? The word revolving. That's why I named this video the word resolves. Very funny pun. Resolving. Oh, it should be word resolving. I thought it was Rolf. And basically, this reminds me of this. I don't know why. But if you play it later on, I know I just can't remember. Well, I just thought honestly. I mostly thought UI. It's my weakness. The user, the HUD. What is it actually? What does the HUD stand for? What does it stand for actually? HUD. What is it? Not .gov. Not quite. Games. HUD. Heads up display. There we go. Heads up display. Yes. Yeah, I had to go. I'm not, as I said, I'm not hip with the youth. You young people are just too many different things. But not only, you know, because that sounds like a trivial task, obviously, just HUD, whatever. It sounds like a very trivial task, but basically anything that's not 3D. That's what. Yeah, but by that I mean anything that's not 3D. 3D I can handle. I love 3D. I live in 3D. Anything. First of all, it's very nuanced. Second of all, it requires skill. Third of all, it requires talent. So I'm already out. Fourth of all, it's not 3D, and because of that, I am lost. And fourth of all, basically, I would like to. Well, I might as well spoil it for the game. It's a secret stream anyway. It will be uploaded publicly later on, but let's be real, no one really watches these streams, so might as well. Animations. It is a secret stream indeed. It's actually the opposite of what you do, because what you do is you know, I already mentioned that, and I do believe in the previous secret stream that you stream publicly and then you private, and I stream privately and then I public. Yeah, exactly. And then there's because first of all, there's the basic HUD, you know, health and stats and whatnot. But then also when it comes to, this is the protagonist, right? It's the murder bot. This is the protagonist. It's the protagonist of the game. And then who's the antagonist? Well, the antagonist, that's a bit complicated, but who's the enemy? Enemy, that's pretty obvious. Obviously, the enemy would be make it unpaid interns. Because obviously. And basically what I want is, I don't want a complex storyline, but I would also love if at the bottom, whenever there was something to explain, you know, instead of just text on the screen, it would be just actual make it, demake it, kind of, you know, appear. What could I compare it to? Paint. I still have my Paint open. So kind of when you have your screen, right? First of all, you have like, I don't know, health and stats and junk and whatnot. I am not good at graphic design, so I'll just crumble all the corner. Star Fox like explanation. I don't know, but I feel like you might. Star Fox. In game. This, yes, kind of. I don't know if that's it. I don't know if that's the thing. Star Fox dialogue. Yes! Exactly. So basically, appears the person talking and then the text. And what I thought would be funny is if I actually took photos of myself standing in front of the camera with different poses, and then, you know, it's just a picture of me with a kind of VHS effect, right? And with like lines going through, you know, like old VHX, and then text appearing next to me, and my voice basically like in a very old game. Yeah, exactly. What I would also love about that is that since, you know, now you mentioned you'll be working on it, so, well, you'll help. Which basically means that also in game there will be, the obvious thing which I planned would be soda. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I knew, like the second you said it, I knew that I had no idea what that is, but you understand. Because that's exactly the thing. And what I also love about this is that I just feel like I shouldn't be the only person. If you would like, I would love to just also add you as the dialogue person in the game, and Soda, because Soda wouldn't talk. Soda would only have a PC over here, because I have the model of this, and I can just also render Soda in different poses. Like, well, how do you draw Soda? That's it. Great, Soda guy. Oh, that is fantastic. Yeah, that's something. Oh yeah, I also should animate make it. I also should animate make it. Make it actually I think would be easy to animate because it's more organic and it seems easier to animate. Maybe I should do it off stream. Well, to be fair, it's a secret stream, so might as well do it on stream. But I don't know if we need to animate make it right now. With Invest Kinematics, it will be easy. For now, let's just yeah. So. And the thing is, first of all, I want to do like a the game in so assets and design. Well, design the game in Unreal. I mean, I'm making the game in Unreal. Kind of everything is Unreal Engine. That's everything I do there, but I'm pretty certain. There we go. Yeah, Unreal Engine. I just prepare stuff in Blender and yeah, it's actually pretty festive. You know what? Might as well. Let's try to export these because if there's a problem with export, I'd rather fix it right now. It does sound super fun, doesn't it? Sources, exported, and now let's do main character, and then the end goal would be after the the kind of single player is created. I would love to make an online multiplayer for this because I'm pretty certain that servers but there's 3 option servers, but even if there isn't, I can just set up on the same server as I have my site, right? Well, then I wouldn't be setting up. I know nothing of networking, but it would be fun because then we could play on Discord together for Child Checkup, which we would play a game on Child Checkup, which was made during a Child Checkup. It's fantastic. I love that. All right. For now, let's try to export this, by the way, because I have no idea if the export will work. So Blender export to Unreal Engine 5. How to actually export Blender scenes to Unreal Engine. I would love to watch that video if not for the fact that there is clickbait in it. So nope, I'm picking the second, which has twice as many views. Oof. There we go. So coin. Well, I rigged character, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Blender export animation. 2 minutes. I like that. There's an arrow in this though, but no.
Hey everyone, Cliff from Roundtable Studios here. You want to select your character armature. I see your father in your ball. Don't be dying on me, boss. Come on, Paul, you can do it.
That's exactly what I had in mind.
Let's take it to him, bud.
That's exactly what I had in mind.
Select your mesh and go to File,
Alright.
Export, and export as an FBX. When the window shows up, under Limit to select selected object, so it's not the whole scene.
Okay, let's export this. So this is the mesh and the but I should also export everything, right? There we go. The entire thing. Now export selected, right? So export FBX. You did choose FBX, right?
And export as an FBX.
Yes.
When the window shows up, under Limit to select selected object, so it's not the whole scene.
There we go.
I leave all the object types alone. Under Transform, I select X forward and Z up.
X forward and Z up. the controller. Weird time for tech. I remember that was a very festive time for tech because back then gaming machines were kind of the top of the market, I would say. The strongest out there. It was really festive. Right now it's different. Right now, if you're trying to build a supercomputer, you just have to use normal parts. They're better than computers for what? Yeah, exactly. Because home computers back then, they didn't have a single thing which would be useful for any home users. They were too weak to do actual graphical stuff and, well, too strong for other things. Like, for example, for a calendar or for a calculator, you don't actually need all that much. But for working in 3D, there wasn't even close. So gaming was kind of the only thing with 3D and graphical stuff which was useful. And because of that, the gaming industry was the only one that was upgrading actually its hardware.
I name my animation and hit export FBX.
Now I missed. What?
On the transform, I select X forward and Z up. And I
You selected negative X forward. You're trying to trick me.
add leaf bones under armature. I name my animation
Add leaf bones, remove, then. Right? There we go.
and hit export FBX.
Okay, now let's call it main character run FBX. Wait, did you make animation? I should watch this entire thing first. Probably.
When it's finished exporting, I open up Unreal Engine 5. For my shot, I need a new blank level. To stay organized, I always make a folder for my character's assets.
Organization, am I right?
Import and find my animation. Since we are importing the character for the first time, you want to keep skeletal mesh and import mesh checked. After your character is imported, you only need to import the animation going forward.
So skeletal.
Under animation,
Okay.
make sure the import animation is also checked.
Okay.
And that's it. Your animation is in Unreal Engine. To check your animation, double click the one that says Rig Action and scroll to the timeline. Since I've started animation, I've been strictly using Maya for my character animation. Over the past year, I've been moving towards Blender for animation and still using Unreal Engine as my final renderer. Most of my
Use just Unreal Engine as your final renderer? Oh, ouch! Why? It wasn't made for that. I mean, to be fair, it was still pretty strong, but it wasn't made for that. Export it, main character, and run FBX. Big animation, right? Forced exporting at least one key of animation for all bones. Like Unreal Engine 4. Okay, yeah. Export. I don't know why I was so reluctant to press export. I mean, it's not like I'm going to break anything. And... Alright, main character run, sick. Now, let's open the thing. And now let's also open up the character. Great. Export it, main character, and now let's go to player and visual. Let's go to mesh, import animations. Exported time. Animated time. Then we'll start from the animation which we'll have to clip. Fine, I'll clip it. It's fine. Import all. Moment of truth. It's a warning, not an error. Okay. X. It was not an error. Okay, great. Is this only a mesh? This looks like only a mesh. Oh boy, I mean it's simplified obviously, and actually no, is it smoothed over? It's not it doesn't seem simplified, does it? Oh, it looks nice, really nice. Alright, great. So we have a character. Now we have a running animation. Oh, festive. Actually doesn't look half as bad as I thought it would. Ah, festive. Alright, cool. Cool. Run phase. Okay, and it's so genius. Oh, I love it so much. And we have the Skeletron, which... yeah, we didn't really import any materials for it that much. We will have to do some materials at some point. But now, if we go for a player blueprint... Great. Viewport. Over here, we should add a character. Oh boy. You can animate an image based on volume of text for the dialogue. I mean, I won't lie, I'll probably do all of the animating manually, I think. Waveform is loud, switches the face moving / mouth. I mean, yeah, that's probably true. You probably could do that. But I think I'll do it more manually for the comedic effect. Because there are certain cases in which you can do something funny which the computer wouldn't notice. And also it won't be that much work. Like for every dialogue it's what, 5 images on average, 4 images? And those images are already in. I'll probably just do some helper functions to just create the time in between the image changes and then the image change. And then once these helper functions are done, it will be a piece of cake. It would be like it's like short making, except faster. Alright, now what we have to do is we have to add. Add what? We'll add the player. No, ah boy, we'll have to add the mesh. And doesn't lie, it would be funny that way. Like about, yeah, I know, but I feel like the images would be more static. So like, an image change every 2 seconds. How would I explain this? Yeah. So basically, like, if make it is mad, if let's say if the make it explaining is mad, then then the image would grab its head and start yelling, but still be static. If it's okay, then just will be freeze frame on the thumbs up or something like that. Let's add this. I can just drop it in. It's just so comical. I don't know why it's even funny. There we go. Now we can drag it down, scale it down, because oh my goodness, is it large? Can I please rescale it on all of them? Thank you. Have it this way. It wouldn't be that large. Yeah, I don't want the killer robot to be that massive. And yes, canonically, player is playing as a killer robot, not just a bot. It's a killer robot. Very important to remember. I should rename it from character run because it will confuse me. It won't be character run, it will be player main character. There we go. And now what? Well, first before we apply anything. That's great. I'm sorry, but just you look at the shadow. Oh, it's fantastic. Okay, you can see your legs too, which is great. Just a T-pose flying by. Did someone spike my coffee? What's going on? Oh my goodness, I think someone might have spiked my coffee. Who would that? Who would do? My cat is really pissed at me because it's a cat and I'm a human. Alright. Time for another tutorial. Unreal Engine 5 animation running. Walking animation. Because I know that... Oh wait, I should also import walking animation, right? I think. I don't know. This is main character run. So not what we are looking for. We are looking for... This is also run. Why do I have two run open? Animations. Sources character. Main character copy. That's the walk. Alright, cool. So now this, over here, we should also export. I am so glad that the export worked because this is the first time, and I've tried to export I think 5 or 6 times. This is the first time it actually worked. So export it, main character walk. Negative X, was it Y up? I think Y up. Geometry, no. Armature, add leaf bones, no. And selected objects. Export. Festive, and now in Unreal Engine, we would take the main character, export it, and add walk over here. Animations. Walk. There we go. But without the skeletal mesh and without the build nanite. Not that advanced, no. Just animations. There's no animation. Why is there no animation? Animation, import animation. Don't import mesh. Are you importing animation now? I'm confused. Import mesh. Skeletal mesh, no, just mesh. Animated time. How can you import only animation? I'm confused. Excuse me.
Hey everyone.
Hi there.
Want to keep skeletal mesh and import mesh checked. After your character is imported, you only need to import the animation going forward. Under animation, make sure the import animation is
Since these don't work, I should just import all of them. Like this. And then just keep the animation. So delete these, force delete. Physics, then present, that's just. And now we have this. Yes, this, okay. And we're just missing an arm. It could be worse. Yeah, it's 3 cents, fine. Fudge, we're missing an arm. And the gun is all screwed up. But apart from that, could be worse, honestly. Yeah, it could be worse, fine. Visual and run animation. Over here we are not missing an arm though. We'll just do more running than walking, it's fine. Alright! Unreal Engine, yes, because if I do know correctly, if I do be knowing, alright.
Character blueprint and change the skeletal mesh asset from queen to man. This will make easier the following tutorial sections. The first step for implementing direct end space 1D.
Okay, so step by step, 7 minutes. I should my short attention span
Running and sprinting. Let's get
is really hitting me.
project setup. Download the Ninja Sprint animation. Link in the
No,
create a new project
I have my own.
create a new folder called Walk Ramp Sprint. Import the animation you downloaded, making sure to select these parameters when importing.
Oh boy, I think I get it now. Okay, force delete. And how about I import walk again, except I get rid of these. And I use this as the skeleton. And now we have the arm. Yeah. Well, I mean, our gun. We have a hip gun, but yeah, I can handle that. It's fine. Because screenshot Discord. Yes! Yes! Absolutely! Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I am so glad I have you in my Discord, honestly. Oh yes. Alright. Oh, it's great.
And last, open the character blueprint and change the skeletal mesh asset from queen to man. This will make easier the following tutorial set.
Okay. So now in our BP player we have the. Can I just kind of like delete that? Can I like delete this? No? Oh well. What now?
The first step for implementing different animations
Creating blade space, yes.
is create a blend space. This is an asset that allows multiple animations or poses to be blended by plotting them onto either a 1 or 2 dimensional graph. In the directory you just created, right click and go to Animation, Blend Space 1D. If you don't,
Animation blend space. On it. Visual and animation blend space.
find the option, like me, go to Legacy, and there it will be. Don't select the one just called Blend Space.
Oh wait, don't select the one just called blend space. Well, the god told me that.
It has a 2-dimensional graph, and for this tutorial, 1 is enough. Select the SK mannequin skeleton and name the file bs_walk_run_screen. BS stands for blend space. Open the blend space, and to the left, in asset details, search for the horizontal axis section. Here, we will specify some parameters related to the graph we're going to use. Name, set it to speed. Minimum axis value, leave it as 0. 0 represents when our character is not moving. Name, set it to speed.
Name speed. But wait, what, when, how, and which, no, when, where? It in horizontal axis. Okay. Horizontal axis. Speed.
Minimum axis value, leave it as 0. 0 represents when our character is not moving.
Mm-hmm.
Maximum axis value, set it to 900. This is the speed I choose for sprinting. Grid division, set it to 6. That way, every division represents 150 units. Back to grid, set it to 2, so we only use grid balance. With this configuration,
Grid version 6. Whatever that means. Oh, that's just visual. Okay, doesn't matter. Snap to grid, moving time.
we can start adding the animations to the blend space graph. Let's start dragging all the animations we want into the blend space. On 0, put the MM walk in place animation.
Okay, fortunately we have only 2 animations. We have the walk and the run. We'll have to speed up the run though. We'll have to speed up probably both of them.
Put the MM walk forward animation. On 900, put the ninja sprint animation. This animation is very different from the rest to clearly show the change between run and sprint. Pressing Ctrl, you can change the value in the blend space to visualize how they blend. Try.
Oops. We have walking. Maybe I should really have a faster sprint. So far, it's kind of... No, it just goes from walking... How slowly the gun is moving from our hip to our arm. I should fix that. Yeah, I should. I should fix that. I should fix that. Yeah, okay.
Increasing and decreasing the value of the speed. If you set the value to 750, you will notice that the animations of running and sprinting don't blend correctly. This happens because the ninja sprint animation does not have any sync markers. Sync markers allow us to synchronize related animations like walking and running that have different lengths. If we open the run animation, we will see that it already has some sync markers, indicating when the left and right feet are on the run. If we want the run and sprint animations to blend properly, we should add sync markers to the ninja sprint animations. Add the sync markers, making sure that the names match the ones present in the run.
So if we open this, we don't have any markers. Absolutely no. Alright, great. First of all, if I could, I would really like to... Could I? If I could, if I please could, if I would be allowed to, then I would really gladly I would really gladly kind of change our original this a bit. How do I change the Unreal Engine change playback range start time. Unreal Engine change what and how now where? Playback range start time. Playback range start time. Properties. Sequencer, but where do you set it? Oh no, that's physics, don't care. I know, oh, there we go. 10 times? How about 10 times? Okay, 10 times might be... Okay, this is walk, which means walk... It could be 2. Run though. 5 walks fine, actually. Still a bit off, but I mean, not as off as it could be. New sync marker. Oh, well, isn't that helpful? Why 14? Re-zero at frame 1. Re-zero, I mean... How do I change it? How can I change this? Apply compression, re-import animation, create assets, preview mesh. Nothing here that would allow me to change it. Oh well. Okay, for later on we'll get to fixing. For now, just stop it, and again, how you open it. How do you left click? No, right click. Appears to be, but doesn't work. Would you press 2? How do you sync marker though? Maybe marker add L R Q W E T Y U E I O P A S D F G H J K L Z X C V B and M. None of these work. Well then. Don't have markers then. I mean, it appears to work fine. Okay, so we don't need blending. Good.
here, replace the existing blank space with the one you just created. Open space you just created.
Whoa!
Open animation blueprint.
Animation blueprint. I haven't got that far. Over here, I'm guessing animation blueprint, which would be for the skeleton. This and create, and it will be animation blueprint main character. It's not the BS blueprint. And how and what now? When what?
Open the
Locomotion. Event graph. No. Animation graph. Would make sense, kind of. Results, and there's no locomotion. There is absolutely no locomotion. Buddy, you are working with too many tutorial things.
Now let's use the blank space you just created. Go to the Mani animation blueprint. Open the anim graph.
Anim graph. So this, yes. And then you have locomotion.
Open a locomotion stick. Open the walk run.
Walk run, which is created from ground speed and BS. Alright, BS underscore blend space BS. And now ground speed. No? Okay, so ground speed we have to, I assume, take it from the player blueprint.
Existing blank space with the one you just created. Compile, save, and this is all.
How about right now we do, I don't know, 10. Festive. Let's do 1,000. Okay, let's do 2,000. And the speed of this I should change that. I should rechange that. That we need to run, and we need to up the speed, which was in here, if I'm not mistaken. Festive. What happens if we play now? Nothing happens. Great. How do we apply animation to the player? Well, obviously, we... Animation, set animation. Main character run, set animation, target... yeah, I'm guessing if we're in the setup, right? I have no idea! Who cares? Okay, it doesn't work. I was really hoping it would, honestly. Well then. Viewport, and this, and... Animation? Add animation? Should I just add like animation thing? Mesh? Or maybe I do need to add animation, just like... player. Visual... animation. Skeleton. No? Please. Please, just let me add the thing. Let me add the animation. How to... Confusing. That's what it is. It's confusing. This tutorial is BS. It's working with too many tutorial things. Animation. That's what I need. Basic animation.
What's up, guys? Basically, we're gonna go ahead and create an animation blueprint description to is it's gonna be an animation blend space. So, let's right click, go to animation, and now if we are in 5.1, you see that we have an animation blend space over here. The thing is that, so, and select, yes, I get. So, a different group, okay? And then we'll have the event graph, which basically will contain a mini blueprint for animation blueprint. So, position, it had what? Like speed, depending on both of our lines. Now we can go into the event graph. So, first of all, we're gonna to in a variable. So now in the update, what to do is get
try get pawn owner, cast to BP and set character. Okay. Get velocity. Okay, so you're so far only using this. You're only doing the speed thing.
and change it into your character. So in the case will be Kratos, and this huge,
Mhm.
let's make it smaller. There you go. And then we'll import
Make it smaller. Okay.
animation class, which will be our animation blueprint that we have.
There we go. Found it. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. Oh yes, absolutely. Oh yes. Yes. Okay, that is great. That is great. Oh, I love it. Now, okay, now I have to work on this harder to get it ready in time. Animation class. Oh, animation loop. Oh. Oh. Well. Okay, whilst it is kind of nice, I would really appreciate if we wouldn't see the inside of the bot whilst we are running. Okay, so how should we do it in order to not see the inside of the bot? I'm guessing there is a way to fix that without actually just moving the camera, because moving the camera seems like a very silly fix. No idea. Oh yeah, the camera was fixed, I forgot. I'll have to change these animations. I'll need a lot of animations just for going quick, because there will be standing, walking, running, sprinting, flying, not like flying with wings, only like flying, you know, like this kind of flying. Because right now you shouldn't run because it's silly. No, you should just keep on flying. Like right now, it's kind of silly that I'm still running. Alright, so that's what I'll have to do. I feel like that should be the end of for today's live stream. 3 or 2.5 hours, my goodness. Yeah. But it's festive. We can load in an animation, which is great. This is great. This really is. So right now I know what to do. I'll just have to fix the walking animation to not have this gun randomly in our hip for some reason. And yeah. On the next secret stream, because I'm also doing a secret stream tomorrow, let's be real, it's too much fun. We will do more of the logic on. We'll do more of the logic on the. We'll do guns. Okay. We'll do guns on the child checkup, and then on the secret stream we'll do graphics. So, Tefta, it was really fun. And for now I'm off, because I'm actually going to do another thing for the Patreon only. Well, not Patreon only, but Patreon gets it first. That's the rule. So I'm doing another thing for the Patreon. Yeah, so that'll be it. See you soon. I'm really excited about this. Bye. I'm sorry for the really long goodbyes, but so thanks for the stream. Obviously, my pleasure. I'm sorry for the really long goodbyes, but there's the delay, so I just want to make sure. For now, that'll be. Oh wait, that's not the child checkup. All right, I don't have to end in any way the stream.